Mhm. Hi everyone. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter unit of measurement. The lessons we're going to cover today are estimate customary measurements, estimate metric measurements, convert and compare customary units, compare customary unit conversion involving fractions and mixed numbers. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I am on grade 6 math. Chapter we're on right now is unit of fraction. Let's just start with the first lesson, that is estimate customary measurements. 'Which is a better estimate for the weight of a floor lamp? 12 pounds. 12 pound is a better estimate. 12 tons is too heavy. Let's just start with the test questions. Which is a better estimate for the volume of a can of soda? Can of soda must be 21 tablespoons because 21 gallons is too much for the can of a soda. Which is a better estimate for the volume of a shampoo bottle? Shampoo bottle would be 1 quart. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 1 quart. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a cement truck? Which is the cement truck? It would be 28 tons. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which is the better estimate for the weight of a duck? So for the duck, it would be 36 ounces. 36 pounds is too much for this. Which is a better estimate for the volume of a blender? So which is the correct option? The volume of a blender would be 6 cups. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which is the better estimate for the length of a surfboard? It would be 9 inches. Option number 1 is the correct option. Oh, 9 feet it is. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Estimate metric measurements. Let's just start with the lesson. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a washing machine. So the washing machine must be 46 kilograms because 46 grams is too little for the washing machine. Let's just start with the text questions. Which is a better estimate for the height of a garage door. It would be 2 meters. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is the better estimate for the length of a golf tee? 5 centimeter or 5 meters, which is the correct option. That is, it would be 5 meters. Option number 2 is the correct option. Oh, 5 centimeter, 5 meters is too long. Which is the better estimate for the weight of a coin? Coin, it would be 3 grams. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a trumpet? It would be 1 kilogram. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is the better estimate for the distance of a long running race? Long running race must be 6 kilometers. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which is the better estimate for the of a bag of groceries? The bag of groceries would be 3 kilograms. Option number 2 is the correct option. Which is a better estimate for the weight of a glue stick? So, which is the correct option? Glue stick would be 26 grams because 26 kilograms is too much for the glue stick. Which is a better estimate for the volume of a bottle of nail polish? It would be 15 milliliters. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Convert and compare customary units. Which is more, 3,570 pounds or 1 ton? So 1 ton is same as 2,000 pounds, right? So 3,570 pounds is more than 2,000 pounds. Got it? Let's just start with the test questions. Which is more, 13 inches or 1 yard? One yard equal 36 inches, right? So 1 yard is more than 13 inches because 1 yard equal 13 inches. So 1 yard is more than 13 inches. Let's just start with the test questions. Which is more, 12 ounces or 1 pound? One pound equal. I think they both are exactly equal because 1 pound is same as 12 inches. 12 or 16? Oh, 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. So 1 pound is more than 12 ounces. Which is more, 1 tablespoon or 4 teaspoons? So 1 tablespoon is same as 3 teaspoons. 1 tablespoon equal 3 teaspoons. So 4 teaspoons is more than 1 tablespoon, right? Because 1 tablespoon equal 3 teaspoons. The correct option is 4 tablespoon is more. Which is more, 1 pint or 16 fluid ounces? So 1 pint is equal to 19 fluid ounces, right? So the correct option is 1 pint is more. The correct option is 1 pint. Option number 1 is the correct option because 1 pint is more than 60. They are equal. Oh, yes, 1 pint is equal to 16 fluid ounces. Okay, they are equal. Which is more, 2,478 pounds or 1 ton? So 1 ton is equal to 2,000 pounds, right? So 2,478 pounds is more than 2,000 pounds. The correct option is 2,478 pounds is more than 1 ton. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is compare, no, customary unit conversion involving fractions and mixed numbers. Convert one equal how many? One divided by three, that is 1 over 3. Let's just start with the test questions. Convert 6 inches equal how many feet? So 6 inches equal 1 by 2 feet. Option number 2 is the correct option. 1 by 2 it is. Four inches equal how many feet? 4 inches equal how many feet? It would be 1 by 3 feet, option number 3 is the correct option. £1,000 equal how many tons? £1,000 equal 1 by 2 tons. Option number 2 is the correct option. Eight ounces equal how many pounds? Half pounds, right? Because 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So 8 ounces equal 1 by 2 pounds. How many feet equal 1/4 of a mile? It would be 1,320 feet equal 1/4 of a mile. 1 foot equal how many yards? That is 1 by 3 yards. Option number 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can compare yourself later today. So we were working on grade 6 math. Chapter we're working on is units of measurements. The lessons we have covered today are estimate customary measurements, estimate metric measurements, convert and compare customer units, customer units conversion involving fractions and mixed numbers. For the next session, you can complete all the practice questions for the lesson state. That is your homework until next session. So if you need help with any of the lessons, you can simply click that button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write them down in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions, confusions if you have any. So, any questions you can please ask if you have any. Questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.